Hi, how are you doing? This is Lee here, and I'm going to give you a review of an album that has come out today. And I'm talking about the album Luck and Strange by David Gilmour. I can give a preamble and say stuff about how I feel about Gilmour's personality and my expectations after hearing his bragging about his playing here. I'm going to cut to the chase. I'm giving this a 2 out of 10. I find the first song, the small instrumental called Black Cat, I find that to be an interesting start, and it's fine. And the song Lookin' Strange, I find to be a bit slow and a little bit plodding, but kind of interesting. And there's one more song that I think is alright called Sings. That one was unexpectedly a little more lively than a bunch of the others, but the rest of the album, I'm sorry, it's a chore. And especially the bonus jam session, the last track, is like a complete waste of time. Have you ever heard the song Thoughts by the group Rare Earth? They did a live version of it on their album Rare in Concert. You could probably find it on YouTube. The song is really jamming and with energy, and it's a great song. And then they finished the song with about 2 or 3 minutes of a very slow kind of let's cool down period. It's not the best part of the song, but it's sort of understandable as a way to let the people dance first and then cool down afterwards. It's sort of like a coming down. But in the case of David Gilmour, it's like he took that part of the song Thoughts by Rare Earth and then made it a close to 14-minute song, made it even slower without any interesting moments in it. So there you go. And most of the other songs, they might have had a quick few seconds of what could have been an interesting song in it. And his soloing, he has the tone that people like. But even his solos are slow. And everything about the album is tiring. And at least his last couple of albums were veering on being very tiring also. But they had a few songs here and there that lightened up the mood a little bit. This one has one song called Sings, which kind of lightens the mood, except it's still very much slow like the other songs. But at least it's a little more interesting and kind of enjoyable. The song Scattered started out as it could have been a really interesting song, but it dragged on and eventually I lost interest, and it has moments in it that sound like he's taking from Pink Floyd's Echoes. And a lot of this album is him taking like the aesthetic moments from certain Pink Floyd songs and albums and trying to remake them, as if he's trying to say that Roger Waters isn't the only guy who can take from Pink Floyd and make it worse. I can do that too. And even though he's not taking from Dark Side of the Moon, he's taking from Wish You Were Here. I'd much rather hear Wish You Were Here than this any day. And so I would have to say, if you bought the album, unless you're a fan of very, very slow music, I would say your IQ, if you like the album, your IQ will match whatever you pay for it. So if you pay $20 for it, your IQ is 20. If you paid $200 for it, well, no, your IQ won't be 200, but yeah, I'm really thinking this is one that if you really feel you need to hear it because you want to hear all of David Gilmour's stuff, listen to it on Spotify. I don't suggest you buy it. And I also don't suggest you see him in concert because he's probably going to sound just as slow in concert. The most that this album that I can say for it, the most that I can say for it is at least it will make you want to hear your nagging grandma when she's angry telling you to eat your veggies, and you'll want to have her speak louder so that she can drown out the music, and it will make you feel better about your grandma. That's the one thing I can say about it. It's a 2 out of 10 because at least the playing on it is competent, and there's one song on it that is the only song that I could see myself listening to again voluntarily. So yeah, nah, not good. Take care. Right, bye.